Hey folks, this is IOEther, and as you can see, this is World of Tanks, and this is actually a tank company battle. I was leading the charge, so to speak. I was calling the shots, and this was kind of my company. So as you can tell, we have 4 KV-1Ss, 2 Chromos, 2 Hellcats, an RD, myself, and a tier 2 light tank as scouts. And so what I did in this battle was, you'll see a bunch of squares being pinged as I call out coordinates. So I paired up the KV-1Ss and sent 2 down to each side. And then I sent the Cromwells were going to come with me down the 0 line, and the Hellcats were going to defend the church. The other light scout was going to go past the church and just try and find them. And
let's get this show on the road.
So just kind of watch what happens. This started out as just I really don't like assaulting on this map. I don't really know what to do, but I know that I have to defend the forest. I know I have to set up. I didn't even notice that drift when I was playing, but oh well. I know I have to set up, scouts. I know I wanted to hunt down the area myself. I was kind of hoping the Cromwells could join me for that. And I want to take out their TDs, preferably with the Cromwells, because Wolfpack of a couple of Cromwells and a T50 is actually really, really works really, really well. Now at this point, we were starting to panic a little, because we noticed we hadn't found anyone. I mean, no one was on the side. And so I believe that at this point is when I told my my KV-1Ss on our and F-Zero that they need to pull back and head over to help defend the church. And I mean, it's just empty over here, absolutely empty. And it's the strangest thing I've ever seen. So we got my 2 Cromwells behind me. They're being piloted by a couple of friends, and we're just kind of streaming in. The fact that there was no one here was kind of creepy. Didn't know what was going on. The other scout had just been destroyed without actually spotting anything. All we really knew was there was a Wolverine and something else over there, a medium. That was it. We still hadn't encountered anything with the scouting run, which is so creepy at this point in time. Never get this far into enemy territory without find something. And then, right about now, we find... No, we still find nothing. Oh, there we go. There's the Wolverine. And so I decided I was going to go after the Wolverine. And I just really wanted to hunt it down and immobilize it so that my combo buddies could take it out. And a laser of a shot comes in from my buddy in the KV-1S and absolutely destroys the Wolverine. And this is where we find them. And what happens, I don't know, they all decided they're going to group up here. And so I just kind of told the other not bother aiming, just fire away. And we all went in. I didn't even see that coming.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And so I targeted the RD right away, and then just kind of started trying not to die.
This vehicle has had it.
I mean, obviously that didn't work. But I lit them all up, and now our guys on the hill are just hammering this position. And our Cromwells kind of got destroyed along with me because we all kind of ran into danger before we even knew there was danger there. But this position, I mean, I don't understand what they were thinking. My guys just kind of ripped through them like they were made of butter. And I mean, most of this game, it took us longer to drive over here than it has for my team to rip apart half of theirs. And the only reason they've killed 4 of us so far is because we went charging in there blind. But now that's their last Hellcat that's dead. So right now they have a Cromwell, an ARL, the 44, I believe, and 3 K1Ss. And there goes the Cromwell. And so at this point, I told my guys on the church to pull back, because they didn't need to be in danger any more than they had to be. So they might as well pull back towards the church, and just let these guys approach their own doom. And there's Artie just firing blind shots. Artie didn't have to aim too much at this point in time. So he just kind of fired off a lot of blind shots down towards the enemy. And now my guys are pulling back, and there we go. So they're just kind of streaming back, and not the most orderly fashion as I would have liked. We kind of put the Hellcat in a suicide spot. He's currently waiting for the K1S to get around him and back into a defensible location. Let's see. Trying to jump over to the Hellcat's point of view, but apparently the video is going to take me over there at some point. So I sent the Hellcat over there because he can do passive scouting, and he's very good at passive scouting. And so here comes the enemy, and this is where our Hellcat friend is, right next to the other Hellcat friend who's toasty. And he's just going to make sure that nothing can approach up the sides of the map or through the center without being detected and spotted. I believe he's got binocs on, not that he really needs them in the woods. He's got the support of the 3 K1Ss, 4 K1Ss, sorry. And of course the RD back there, and we're just going to do a little bit of a waiting game. They have to pass by him in order to get to, win. At this point, there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. They have to make a move at some point, and we have them exactly where we need them, exactly where we want them. We outnumber them. Not quite 2-1, but close. And here we go. Here comes the ARL. And he's going to try and sneak forward. Don't think he's actually the first. I think that KV-1S. Never mind. My mistake. I forgot about the awesome power of our Artie, who does a nice clean shot into the ARL. Now the KV-1S is scared. It doesn't know why its buddy got shot or where from where. And so it's going to kind of skid around and try and find another way up. What it doesn't realize is, of course, that the Hellcat's spotting him, so our Artie can still find him, even when he's way over there. This is where things get a little bit dicey. Of course, when the tank gets within 50 meters of you, then he can just proxy spot you. And I think that tank is currently 70 meters away. And when he died, he got to 63. Which means that another few feet, and this Hellcat would cease to exist. Also, if you take a look at the line, yes, it's almost in line with those two. So what almost happened is our KV-1S has almost shot our Hellcat in the back. Kill the enemy. There we go. And that is a clean job. And a good way to show you how not to do an assault on Malinovka. I don't know what this team was doing at the very beginning when they all kind of nestled up in here. I guess they were trying to be arty safe. but their guns weren't pointing outward, and they definitely weren't protecting their arty, which was way over here. It was very weird. I mean, so I traveled almost an entire circle of the map, 3/4 of the map to get to here, to find the arty and kill it. But I would have thought if they're going to do that kind of strategy, they would have put more people here or here to kill us as we came across the field, and then filled this to kind of kill us as we came down. But again, I don't know why, because this is of course an assault map. They have to capture this in order to win. So what they were all doing grouped down here, I don't know. But that was one of the better games. And thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember, next time you are assaulting a Malinovka, don't sit in this area and assume you're safe. Ain't gonna work, buddy. All you need is one sneaky T50 sneak all the way around, and you're screwed. So, thank you very much, guys. Have a great night, and I will see you next time.